Hello boys and girls, we are back again for another Palace preview. It's one of our biggest games this season and one of the biggest games in Roy Hodgson's managerial career, because if he loses this game against Brighton and Hove Albion, one of our biggest games so far this season, like I said, he has to go. We've had like a 9-day break nearly, but that team's sort of just falling down right now. And you know, Brighton in the last few games have been doing really well. I'm going to get onto that in a second. And you look at us and we're not even going to score a goal. I can't even see where the win's going to come from. I'm just expecting a real poor loss yet again from Palace. I mean, what are your thoughts going into this game? It's going to be a sticky one, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, again, not that confident at the moment, to be honest with you. I mean, our current form and results are there for everybody to see.
Going into this game for Crystal Palace, now against Brighton, in our last 7 games, we've only won 2 of them in all in the Premier League, home and away. A few injuries as well, so hamstring strain and that. Jeffrey Schlupp is out injured with his groin injury, which apparently is expected to be coming back in the next couple of weeks. Saka apparently has a thigh injury. We just found that out, but they've kept that quiet for a long time. Tompkins still got the eye injury he had, and Ferguson's still out with a groin injury, I believe, as well. So he'll probably be back in the next 2 to 3 weeks. In our last 6 games, we've won 2 of them. You know, 2 defeats before that and 2 good wins against Newcastle and Wolves, like I've gone on about recent weeks and that as well. And obviously losing our last 2 away to Leeds and at home disgustingly to Burnley, in my opinion. You know, like I said, if Roy loses this game or doesn't get a good result, he has to go, because I've had enough, the fans have had enough, and I think the fans are really going to turn, because it's Brighton. This is one of the biggest games of the season, the most important game of the season for us and for Roy. That we're going to find out the players are going to be playing for him, we're going to respond overall in that. Looking at the Burnley game, and we're going into Brighton on Monday.
Well,
what do you expect?
I think he's going to have to drop Scott down. He's going to have to put Cahill back in centre half. With the PVA thing, I don't know what he's going to do with him, to be honest with you.
Because Brighton, I mean, we look at Brighton, in their heads, they know we conceded early goals in our last 3 matches. They're going to come for us, and they're not going to stop. They're going to catch us out and do
Brighton,
we're not going to be
Brighton can see what our weakness is, and then, you know, look, if we can keep it 0-0 after 30 minutes, then that's a bit of a plus for us.
Yeah.
But they're going to see, you know, what our clubs have done in previous games, and right from the kick-off they're going to come for us. And really, to be honest with you, we have just got to park the bus for the first 20-30 minutes.
30 minutes mainly.
Just keep that clean sheet.
So we're going to talk about Brighton now. Obviously, there's a bit of good news for us. I don't even know if this is good news, but 2 of their best defenders, Lamptey and Webster, are remaining out injured for this game. So, you know, that's a little bit of a bonus, because they've been Brighton's best players defensively and throughout the team as well this season. However, in their last 6 games, kept 5 clean sheets, winning 3 of them games, all 1-0s, away at Leeds, away at Liverpool, and at home to Tottenham as well. Got a few players to watch out for. Neil Mope, the top scorer with 7 goals. The second top scorer, Solly March with 3 goals. And Lewis Dunk as well, on the same level amount of goals as Solly March with 3 goals in that as well. He's probably, in my opinion, one of their best player defensively.
Yeah,
from aerial threat, he's going to cause us a lot of problems.
He's their best player, I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, judging the way we're playing, we're going to have a nightmare dealing with set pieces where we've got Duffy and Dunk, especially, you know. They're going to really just crucify us. Cause that defence is so shaky.
I mean,
honestly,
we just lack a dominant defender at the moment, to be honest with you.
Exactly.
We lack a bit of character at the back.
Yeah, the players aren't fighting for each other. They're not playing for the manager.
No,
there's no one to give you. There's nobody in that team or on the sidelines to kick up the backside. You know what I mean?
We don't play as I've said before in previous weeks, we just look as though we've just turned up on the day, walk on the pitch, and then it's just expected that we're going to play and all gel together. We don't seem to be sort of gelling as a team, to be honest with you.
There's no spirit.
You know, and
there's no chemistry. There's generally no chemistry in the team. Brighton, look at Brighton. I mean, I swear they haven't lost their last 6 Premier League games. They haven't lost a single one. And they won 3 of them. They got spirit. They play as a team.
If you watch them play, a lot of these teams, you know, you can see the team play. You know, they play as a team. And when I watch Palace play, I struggle to see it sometimes.
Alright, so we are going to go through the team lineups for the Brighton game. There's not much I can really do selecting it. Wasn't many options because we got a load of players out injured who were just doubtful, just aren't fully fit in that. Like McCarthy, in my opinion, I don't think they'll be playing in the game. So let's just get on with it. In goal, there's a guy to if Jack Butland right now, was getting, he's not been really getting into the team. Maybe there's an indication he's not doing something in training. Vicente's been the #1 goalkeeper all season, played every minute. I can't see Roy dropping him realistically, to be honest with you, as much as I have been wanting Butland in goal. Defensively, PVA, a left back, Mitchell. It's not too big of a game for him. PVA knows what this derby really is, as much as he was crap in the last couple of games and that.
And PVA had a good game against Brighton last season,
Yeah,
so
he did.
I think
Hopefully he steps his game up.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just think defensively he, has a good game.
Yeah, 2 centre backs. We've got Cahill and Kiarte. Scott Dam was dreadful against Burnley. I mean,
yeah. I mean,
the last game.
The goal that he conceded. I mean, to be honest with you, I thought it was more PVA's fault than him, because he came over.
Yeah, but communicate.
There was no communication. Two players there.
Come on,
I mean,
not good enough.
And it was a long cross as well. Exactly. It wasn't like that ball was in the air for a long time, and they had time to think about it, and they still mucked it up.
Right back, Nathaniel Klein. Who else? I mean, both of our other right backs, Ward's a Dow, and Ferguson is still injured. So Klein's going to keep his place. Not much I can say about him. He didn't do that well against Burnley. Maybe this is the game to redeem himself. He also was a former Palace player, came through the academy, so he's got to know what this game really means to the club. Moving on to midfield, on the left-hand side, Ebere Eze. Who else? I mean, there's no one who can play on the left. Sahar's injured. Schlupp's still injured as well. So Eze needs to step up his game and give a 90-minute performance, not a 15-minute one.
I just want to. Yeah,
a decent effort or something.
With Eze, I mean, I know obviously the Palace fans all love him, all the rest of it. But he's one of these players who could do a bit of magic and get you a goal. But over a long period of 90 minutes, on the defensive side, it's something that he's got to work on. To be honest with you, he's something that he's got to work on, because he's sort of there, but he's sort of not there. If you know what I mean. He's there in a position, but he doesn't actually affect the game from a defensive perspective.
Yeah, so that's just what we think of Eze. He's just got to really just turn up and be strong throughout the whole game consistently. 2 midfielders, Riedewald and Luca. I mean, who else are we going to play in there? McCarthy is a 50-50. MacArthur is a doubt, but people are saying he may make it to the bench, but just half fit in that, so I don't think it could be any use. So Luca, I say the same thing every game, every flipping preview. He's got to step his game up. He's got to learn how to pass the ball. He's got to have his head in the game, especially this one. He's the club captain. He's not been pulling his weight around for the last year or two. Do you know what I mean?
He's just been off the pace a bit. He's just been off the pace a bit. That's all.
On the right, instead of Ayew, I'm going to go with Andros Townsend. I think he offers more defensively. He needs, I think when he came on against, Burnley, he added a bit more sort of like fight in the team and a bit of just steadiness overall. His defensive work is pretty good. He's just got to improve going forward and get his pace back up to speed in that. Do you know what I'm saying? And then up front,
Benteke and Ayew. I think that last time at Brighton they played well. We won 1-0 last season. About the same time this time last year actually. So I thought we'd give them a run out again up front. I think that's our best option. I'm really worried about Monday night's game.
What are your predictions? Be real.
I'll be real.
I'm gonna be. I'm serious.
I hate to say it. I really do. I really hate to say it. I can only see like a 2-0 win for Brighton personally. I mean, I'm gonna go 3-0 Brighton. I'm gonna be as realistic as I can. I hate to say it as well, but there's no fight in the team. I've got no confidence that we're gonna score. I'm down right now. It's for the really players. As fans, we can't do much at the moment. Exactly. We watch the games. We can't be at the ground
criticise them on social media. The only way we can get to the club and the players is to protest outside the stadium. Yeah. It's the only way we can do it. But are the fans going to put the energy and the money to do that? No.
We can't make the players play any better.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure the players probably get a bit peeved that they just got this constant criticism. But we just don't. I just want the players, when the final whistle goes, they've not left anything on the pitch, okay? I just want them to go onto that pitch and play for the shirt for 90 minutes plus injury time, and knowing that giving everything they possibly can for the club. You know, I don't want them to leave any one of them to leave anything on that pitch. The pressure's going to be on. I can't see Palace sacking Roy at this stage of the season. If they were going to sack him, they would have done it. They would have done it 10 games ago.
They're going to sack Klopp right now after the Merseyside derby defeat.
No, they might do.
I don't know. It's just
but
the way I see it. The way
if they were going to sack Roy, they would have done it 10 games ago. I'm pretty certain. I'm pretty sure that they would have got someone in mind for next season if.
Well, he looks like he's going to be gone at the end of the season. Hopefully, if we stay up, because.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what. I don't really want to talk about relegation. I just want to talk about the Brighton game, which we have. And you know, if we don't get a good result, if we play crap, the pressure is gonna be on the players, on the manager, and they're gonna be crying for Roy to get the sack. That's why we do this.
One warning for everybody out there: keep your eye on Fulham, because of the bottom three, they're due to play Sheffield United in a minute. Now, if they win that, and then the next game is at home to Palace, so you know, next week, I know there's a 10-point gap between us and Fulham.
I'm watching Fulham tonight,
but it's all about momentum. Yeah, exactly. And if we ended up going down, we'd be the first club to be relegated with so many points at this stage of the season.
The worrying thing is, I'm sort of changing the subject. I can't see that Fulham team going down. I don't know who's going to take that third spot. If you watch Fulham, I can't see them going down.
If you watch Fulham, honestly. If you watch them, they're united as a team. Yeah, I mean, if you watch them when they play and when they score a goal, you can just see them all behind each other. You know, all behind each other, and they seem to be quite a youngish outfit as well. Exactly. You know, so it's all about momentum.
Yeah, that is the end of the video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Like 20-25 subscribers away from 1K. The last time I checked, we're nearly there. We could hit it by the end of the month. Come on, you know what to do. Instagram, Twitter with Snapchat links in the description below. Come on, press the bell as well. Get notifications. Needed a bit of a break after that abysmal defeat last weekend against Burnley. It's been over a week since I've uploaded, so we just needed to clear our heads for a bit.
It's for the players to give the Palace fans a big lift on Monday night.
If we could do it, which I can't see it happening realistically.
It's difficult for us, but I know they can do it. But they've got to put the effort in.
Problem is we haven't got Wilf, but let's just forget about that and move on. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's not playing, so there's nothing you can do about that.
So yeah, see you lot for the live watch along on Monday night. And yeah, come on you Palace.
Come on Palace.
It's a must win, or else Roy, he's got to go.